Hello everyone, this is Biotic Warlock and welcome to Pathfinder Kingmaker. I have been looking forward to this even though it had a very roughy start when it was first released, whenever that was. And yeah, it's got an enhanced edition fairly recently, like several months ago. And it seems to be doing a lot better now, so hopefully we can get to try it out now and just do a let's play of it. And yeah, as you will see, I have made a character because this usually takes me forever. Human druid, a defender of the true world. So it will be fairly combat based, I believe. And name Immith, a lawful neutral druid. Okay, and I just set what looks like today's date on date of recording as the birthday. Don't know if it matters, but sure. Anyway, let's get on with it. Ooh, the voting screen.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
Well, this person's like it.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming!
That's interesting music.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Salimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
I should make that the intro to my videos. Greetings, everyone.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
Is that my animal companion there? That's some. That's a big wolf.
Thank
Nice.
you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border,
Didn't know pets
lies a
were allowed.
region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Ooh, they do that thing like in other RPGs. Okay, so basically this is like the first objective, to become the Lord or whatever, or some version.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Bit harsh.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Well, this will go down well. I hope I must found the barony. What do you gain from such
Don't ask
generosity?
stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the
Cherry
smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
What's it? Why not just recognize this stag lord?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
Chocolate.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor.
Hey.
All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Excellent.
I could just
You
use the
venture
keyboard.
forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call.
Well, he doesn't have enough
Flare in
portrait.
your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Not a bard. Ugh. Must be nice. Pleased to
Likewise.
meet you.
Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
God, she's the deacon of this game.
Damn, I should have looked at that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
This is definitely Deacon, like... If she starts singing about
And
Doom,
then I thought,
that converts
I
it.
could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, gods forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Yeah, that's Dzan from Baldur's Gate. They're all doomed. The Barbarian.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, alright? I'm sure you'll agree. Alright, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
What can zoom in? Wait. Wait.
Let
Man.
us press on.
Ooh. That's a big wolf. Doesn't this like have a name? Can't you just like name the wolf? No, what name is it? Oh, ah, come on. Fine. Unless I could name it before and I just missed it. Oh. Okay, who else is here? That guy. No. Anyway. Maybe. I'll talk to anyone else. So unsociable. Oh. This expedition surely doomed. He's such a pessimist. Oh, there goes the movie. Who's that? Oh wait, is she a tiefling? Oh yeah, set this on to challenging difficulty, not normal. On above one. Hope they don't get squished.
Help! Help!
Oh shit. Get out of my room. I'm not that mean.
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Strike as one. Take that!
Wrecked. Doggo Zangari. Can I not, oh wait, that's the end of that. Okay. Wait, what are spells?
Our time has come. I will not falter.
Right, so I got, Entangle. Yeah, these are first level spells. What are my cantrips? Oh, wait. Oh no, this is all the same. This is all the spells. They're just. Oh, that's the memorized bit. Wow. Let's see. Spellbook thing. I like that. Resistance duration a minute, +1 resistances on saves. Right. 1 minute duration, +1 temporary HP.
Godspeed.
Come on, doggo. Oh, now you want to loot this room. Oh, Well, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Full tab to look, checking. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Stand with me.
Right, go there. Look at my cantrips. It's coup de grace. Cast and time cooldown melee attack to develop all the gods who are helpless of him. Okay, so activating melee. Okay. Flare. What's dazzle?
Do not hold back.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think
that
about
guy.
it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking
I
of
hate this guy
dummies,
so much.
take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Okay, defend you. I'll just accidentally leave you. We got protection +1, basically. Okay, what's this? Old map? Oh, okay. Oh wait, how do I read this? Ever-burning torch. Okay. Oh yeah, so what's the weapon? She's got a scimitar. Nice. Okie dokie. Let's loot. What's that? I can't open that door. Proper ringing.
Forwards.
They dare to attack me?
We're leading you out of our story.
Oh. Wow, rude. I think actually attack it. It's a combo round. There we go. The auto pauses auto. Oh, she's got. Okay, lost 4 HP. God damn it. I've already equipped the ring. Maybe miss.
Without a doubt.
Is the dog injured? Tianxia Inc.
Godspeed.
Kitty. But Kitty doesn't like me. Fish.
Let us press on.
Who will need food, obviously. Right, cheese. Can't we loot the cheese? I want the cheese. So.
Blood for Gorum!
Oh, there she is.
It's the end for you rats!
Let's make this quick.
Oh my god.
Leave this one to me.
He's gone full rage. Oh, well, they're not,
Die already.
they're blocking up the joint.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Who's that? Oh.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What,
Oh my
stupid,
God.
sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
All angry. Ooh, what's in? Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Some sort of boss giant. I just hear a crunch inside. Oh. Added armor. Wait, what sort of armor she got? Studded leather. That's not too bad. I've got scrolls there too. I should equip the potions, maybe? Incense. Oh, did it? Oh, right, they only do one, so. Okay. Let's give everyone a couple of these. Oh, we already got some. Really? I'll probably need some. Oh, weapon set, so I might as well get a club in one of these. Very dumb, I can wear that. Armor check penalty is worse, obviously. I don't use that. Ooh. Cooking armor. Edible moss. I don't think this is the time to be cooking. Right. Taking it we can't exit. But we can loot the ice. Potion of enlarged person. So, have to go this way. Skill check.
Dispatch them and move on!
Oh.
Serves you right.
We shall overcome.
Oh, she moves slowly.
Out of my way!
He's just attack. Oh.
Attack!
Oh, Jesus. Right, better heal myself. Your aiming's awful. Oh, 3 HP. I must have drink a
Together
potion.
we stand.
Ability belt. That'll. Did it automatically cast spells? I need to look at the AI.
Enlighten me.
How do you use an AI?
I stand ready.
What's the AI do?
Anything else?
Godspeed.
Is this perception which tells you what you can loot? Key. Spear. Spear might be useful actually. Oh, there's a spear, it's not visible.
I will see this through.
Insects. Okay. Oh, they're all equipped on that. That's pretty cool. Encumbrance. Right.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
Oof. Wow.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Good enough for me.
Forwards. Share your will.
Class Inquisitor. Undead creature. Use their charisma instead of constitution when calculating hit points. Okay. Nice. Don't move this way. Oh yeah, the traps.
I was successful in my search.
Disarm.
It's just not my lucky day.
You can do it.
Applause, please.
How curious.
She sounds like she sounds so sarcastic.
What a
So.
surprise.
Oh god.
Anything else?
What's this thing? Less and Shield of Faith. Who can use that? I can use that. I've got Expedition Tree and Divine Favor. Oh wait, no, that's just what she's got. I've got 2 scrolls. Okay. You can use that one.
Can you make an epic pose?
Strike
I
as
need
one.
inspiration.
Ha! Ends you.
He got squished.
Kneel!
Wait, are those bones on the floor where that one was? Oopsie doodle. Oh, wait, it's the shared inventory got a heavy encumbrance. Oh, I see. I should probably
Without
not
a
be
doubt.
looting everything I come across. Okay, that's gonna be something. Wait. Looked like they were sitting on the floor.
Let us press on.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're moving quite slowly, so I'm gonna have to. I guess this padded armor is completely useless. There you go.
Godspeed.
Okay, good for puzzles.
Let
Yeah.
us not
What
hesitate.
troubles you?
I can see those in there. Oh, what the? Wait. So they all needed to be pointed upwards. Oh, okay, that was lucky.
I will guide us.
Reveal your secrets. That's basic. Ooh, what's that? Oh, just a basic medallion. Carved beads. Oh, a wooden plate. I don't think I can. The merchant would pay well for it. Oh no, just a standard definition. I don't think anybody wants it then. I need to be careful what I do. Okay. Remove blindness.
Forwards.
They move much faster when you're doing that. There we go. Alright, the gardens it is.
They dare to attack me?
Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Jesus Christ. Oh. It automatically casts fire spells on. Oh no, they don't. Magic missile. Oh no, that's that guy. That's her. That's not selectable.
Everything is so much
There
fun
she
with a
is.
little fire.
With the tiefling,
What
yeah.
a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Ooh. You sound like a killer-shite.
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends. I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive. I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there.
Okay, she's not
Join
joining
me
us.
there, if you wish.
I need to heal
I will
myself.
not falter.
What else would heal? Let's put him up like. Can everyone join?
Grotus,
Oh, hello. Oh
I
no!
can sense your silhouette hovering over me.
Oh my god, it's this guy.
It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Oh, they add their stats to. Okay. Oh.
That's impossible. Oh.
What the hell?
It seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Aaron is at your service.
Oh my god, this guy. What is his class?
I'm still here.
He is. Oh, he's a cleric. Servant of a dark god. Oh. Wait, what's he? Does it say his deity? Chaotic neutral. Be on. For this guy. Oh, loot. Important.
I wrote it like I saw it.
She needs to come here.
You have my attention. Godspeed.
Is that everyone? 6. A good number. What's everyone's AC like? 16, 18, 18, 17. Not bad, not bad. Not bad,
Let
right?
us press on.
Oh, I didn't loot somebody. Yeah, use that.
Without a doubt.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
Good question, I have no idea why.
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side.
May Abadar keep you safe.
God damn it. How dare you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like run through here. Oh, okay, this is a oh. Illustrated book episodes. Okay. It's not led by that scoundrel Tartuccio. Oh my god. Okay. So we approach the building okay. Yep, that we didn't want that to go. Oh god. Oh god. I thought I were not breathing that shit. Made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall and heard someone calling fast. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in the calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty, but now, with the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial adventurer, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burning, barely a living guard in her arms. There are 2 more, she exclaimed as she passed by us. They are wounded. Help me pull them out. Okay. I've got athletics. What? Ah, that's all. Ah, damn it. Then the falls hardened in it seemed. We had a lot of smoke, burned ourselves. Only then did Valerie force to catch her breath and to wipe the sweat. Thanks. So what happens now if we fail? Did we like take a bit of damage? Or oh, did we fail to rescue some? Oh, I got fatigue. Okay. That's unfortunate, but though. Oh wait, she's joined the party. She's a paladin, isn't she? She looks like a paladin. A fighter, oh, okay. Well, I definitely want her at the top.
Request.
She's got good AC. Trophies left it. Ooh. Oh god, this looks like a boss fight. Oh, maybe. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be something.
Forwards. We will prevail.
This is gonna be a problem.
Strike is one.
She's the Inquisitor, so she's gonna need to do something. Okay, guess I need to start casting some spells out. Oh wait, Bane? What's Bane do? I need to get up the spell book, so I'm confused. Okay. Is this an AoE? That's Bane. Magic missile. Oh god, what the hell? I don't think I can get past this, so I'll magic missile him. Can she charge? Inflicts light wounds. Nice. She's taking some damage. Can't select. Oh wait, she looks like she's affected with her. Yeah, maybe. Ear-piercing scream. Oh. There's enemies there. Well, someone is using fear. Okay, she's back. She needs potions. I want to give everyone potions. You can drink that one. Oh shit, I'll take it. Okay, there we go. Is that the I think I need a ranged weapon. I don't think I can use any of these ranged weapons though.
Do not hold back.
You two, you three actually.
You deserved it.
Well, it looks like they're doing okay-ish, but we need to deal with these. There we go. That entangle was a mistake. Hey. Nice. Is it okay? All this very useful. What are these? Those are Alchemist's Fire races. Who have I looked at these guys? So many potions. How do I select everyone? Alright, I want to loot this guy. Oh, I've done.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile
Seriously?
king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. The bandits recognized her as one of their own by this signet ring.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical
Lucky.
of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say
that
that?
fighter to speak
We
up?
fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despises anyone but this woman. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Like her.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Sorry.
During the attack, our leader showed her true colors. She forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Lucky.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop
Seriously?
and question whether you
You
may
are
be
never
breaking
faced with
some
death.
law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick she pulled
I
right
won't
before
hold
we
that
came in
against
here? She knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, she dallied as long as she could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. She was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here more.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but she behaved decently, as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the...
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the Stolen Lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join her team. She seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be.
Damn it.
If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Ooh. Seems like you're pretty set out as like you got one good / neutral party and you got one fairly neutral / evil. Okie dokie. So it's a loading screen.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to
I
brave
wonder
our
if that
fate.
changes based
Beware,
on...
stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Based on who joins you. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll... it's been quite a long episode. I mean, because there's tutorial stuff, lots of dialogue. Anyway. If you liked that episode, do give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.